Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, and welcome back to the GonzoEwok channel with me, Gonzo, and... yeah, that's right, he's not here. Yeah, this is the first video that I've recorded by myself, and I thought I'd start in grand fashion with an excellent little game called Home Improvisation, made by a developer called The Stoke Burnt Down. This was a game that was put together for Global Game Jam back in 2015. I'm saying back in 2015, it's February for Christ's sake. Also, in the interests of full disclosure, I should probably give a shout out to Rockley Smile, who's an excellent YouTuber. If you haven't seen him, you should go and watch him. Who covered this video recently on his channel. I thought it looked like a lot of fun, so I went out and got my hands on a copy of it. You can pick this game up, ladies and gentlemen, for the grand price of £0. It's a free game. A lot of the stuff that comes out the Game Jam and those kinds of sort of like competitions, if you will, tend to be free games. So, what are we looking at here? You might be saying, looks a little bit kind of like The Sims with an IKEA box in, and you wouldn't be far wrong. It's exactly what we've got here. What we've got to do in this game is build furniture. Now, if we see, I've got this little yellow circle. That's me, and that's my sole means of interacting with the world here. Now, I'll let you in on a little secret. I actually quite enjoy doing a little bit of flat pack. What we'll do is we'll open the box and we'll start making a start. I'll explain the mechanics and then we'll get building. I love a little bit of flat pack furniture myself. I find it quite therapeutic. The job that I do, it's a creative job, but it's not something where I get to be sort of like physical or, you know, practical. There's not really a huge amount of that in my job. So what I like to do is do practical things in my spare time. And this game itself and kind of the way that it plays kind of scratches that kind of same itch that, say, building like a little like plastic model or something does. I do a fair bit of that. So you'll see what happens is I click on a part here and I can use the mouse wheel to raise it up and lower it down. I can also use my arrow keys to turn it left and right and up and down. And you'll see it's kind of got that kind of quap-like kind of feel going on. That it should be a very simple thing to put a table together. We've got these little dowels and they'll fit into those little holes down at the bottom, just down here. It should be a very simple thing to do, but the controls, while they're not like counterintuitive or like deliberately awkward like you get with something like a traditional co-op game, it's got that kind of feel to it, you know. Not so much to the point where it's frustrating, but it just presents its own little challenge. So, first thing you do when you're building some flat pack, you get your flat pack and you organise what bits you've got. One thing that I've noticed is that you don't have any kind of like any kind of fixings, you know, like all the dowels are already in. You don't have to worry about any of the really fiddly parts, which personally I think would be very difficult to do, but it would make a nice addition to the game, you know. And then we've obviously got kind of a table here. We're going to build a little end table, so we'll put this back down. It's quite simple. Pick one up. I'm turning that the wrong way. Oh god, right. So you'll notice like these parts, the kind of as I move one over, let's have a look here, like that, you see you get this little line and that says that you're going to connect this part to the other part, and we'll do that there. You'll see it raised up. Now that looks alright from where we are, but if I turn it, you can see just in the corner there, it's a little bit kind of bong-eyed really. It's not quite on properly, but we'll make do with what we've got here. You can see it's quite a nice little apartment. The graphics, just for a very simple kind of game that's been put together here, actually look absolutely fine. They're quite serviceable. Quite like this. Got that in place. Oh Jesus, what have I done? Yeah, the other thing is you can't take parts off once you've attached them. That's it. Kind of like flat pack, you know. It just once it's there for good. We'll do this next one. We do build more interesting stuff than tables, by the way. As things go on, things get bigger and more complex as well. I've played about an hour so far, but I've really enjoyed what I've played. I was playing it at the weekend, recording this one night after work. Just really fancied picking it up and giving it another go, to be honest. Quite soft music in the background. It's just a very well put together game coming out of a game jam, really, and it's something probably I would have paid not a huge amount for, but I'd quite have happily paid a few quid for this, playing it you know, through the likes of Steam or what have you. There we go. So we've got a table now. Now, of course, there's no point in building furniture if you're not going to position it out into the wider world. So I'm going to try and hide that duff leg because that looks terrible, and see if we can posh it. I'll just drop it over there. Oh Christ! Right, no, that's a mistake. You'll see that actually other bits of the apartment you can interact with as well, like the curtains there billowing. Not sure if I can do anything with these. Oh Christ, yeah, you can interact with those as well. We don't want to destroy the apartment here. That's kind of the antithesis of building nice furniture. So, I want to properly get it. God, that's it. Height. Thankfully, I don't think we've got any kind of like physics on here where things can break if you drop them, at least to the best of my knowledge. We'll hide the dodgy part. Nice little coffee table in the corner. Next, got the diagram. The coleno, or the colend. We'll call it the colon. The colon lamp. Let's have a look. Instantly you'll see more parts, more spindly bits, bit awkward, shadow, escape in there, that's a bit weird. So we'll get this. So again, we'll organise our parts. So they look like the sprues. I've done this one before, like I'm not gonna lie, I managed to make this before, it sort of turned out alright. So we'll just collect these parts up. We've got the lamps. Now, it seems probably quite important if this is like a triangular base. That doesn't have any holes on from the looks of it. So that's the right one. I would guess probably what we want to do is get those parts lined up fairly nicely. That's good enough. That actually looks the part. Right, get my next bit. Flip that up. Now with this one, we've kind of got like a front bit, sort of flush like that. Launched up. Ah, that looks spot on. There we go. Next, we'll take these little bits and sort of jimmy around with those. I think they kind of go like that. That would do it like that. Nope, drop that. If you just click the mouse button, you pick things up and then you drop them in the same breath as well. Now, when I tried this myself at the weekend, when I was playing around with it for an hour or so, I accidentally knocked the lamp sort of stick bit that you see there over, and that caused all kinds of horrible problems. I then spent about a quarter of an hour trying to pick the lamp back up again. Alright, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It's not quite liking what I'm doing. Did I say I liked flat pack? Mind, they've definitely captured the sort of the minor frustration you can have when you're trying to do flat pack and you know all the parts are a bit unwieldy. They don't quite. Oh Christ, what's happened there? Oh, there we are. We're back. Right, we'll try that again. It's a strange one. The camera seems to be zooming in a little bit, which is making it much harder than it needs to be. And I've accidentally quit the game. Bear with us 2 seconds, ladies and gents. I'll be back with you in a very short period. Unfortunately, when you hit escape, the game crashes. So we'll just need to load this one back up. That's not particularly professional, but you do get to see the nice intro, which of course you didn't see at the start of the video there. So bear with us. Takes a bit of time to load up. It's kind of a mandatory screen that you've got going on here. Now, unfortunately, ladies and gents, that means we're going right back to the start. But I'll quickly, now that we've explained everything, we'll put everything together fairly quicker. So we're not going to bother too much with getting things nicely organised. We're just going to whack bits on. So, table. Table has 4 legs. We can do the 4 legs fairly easy. Might actually get a chance to do this a little bit better than we did the first time as well, which will be nice. Yeah, you go on there. That looks much better than it did last time. Flip that. Go the long way around. Drop that. And the next one. So this one's nice and straightforward. Just line up your parts and then drop them in. As I showed before, you can still totally break it. You know what? I'm going to pop that down there. That looks nice. Right. We meet again, lamp. Right. So, these bits were fairly straightforward. Just need to flip them over. Hope I can get these looking as nice as we did that last time. Yeah, that's it. Still got it. I can still make a straight line. Right, you go over there. Flip this bad boy up. Turn them a little bit. Nice. So, these bits. What we need to probably do is like a little bit of that to try and get them a bit straighter, maybe. it's quite hard to like judge the depth perception of where you're trying to put stuff, which is what kind of screws things up a little bit. Oh god, no, the lamp. Right, we'll have to rest that in the corner. Will it? No, that won't work either. Okay, now the lamp was a little bit rickety then. Believe me, you do not want the lamp tipping over in the slightest. It causes a huge headache when that happens. Right. Kinda looks sort of nearly right. No. Right. Shift the lamp. Cool. The lamp's actually behaving itself much better than it did last time. You've probably already worked out, you know, for the time that the video's been going on here. It is a little bit finicky. I've seen the next part after this, sort of the next thing you've got to build, and that's what really kind of did us in. I couldn't even begin to start, frankly. Ah, there, you recognised it. Just get them on. That looks terrible. Yeah, that's probably not how it looked on the front of the box there, I don't think. But we've got one on. That's half the battle. Turn. Right. It's still quite therapeutic, mind. I'm still mostly calm. Yeah, it's proven really, really difficult to try and get sort of the depth right. Like, I'm in front of it, but how far in front of it am I here? Miles. Okay. I'm not going to press escape again and screw the video up like I just did before there. Flip it that way. Ah. Saw it. We did say it. Nice. Get on. That one, actually, for all that faffing about, that one kind of looks the part. Okay, last one. Last one. Don't fail us. Turn it. And then flip it. And then flip it some more. Seeing the shadows actually on the carpet there are proving a good reference point when you're a bit lower down. Right, that's sort of it. Right, lamps. The lamp shades themselves, I'm not really that fussed about these. We'll just wedge them on any old how, I suppose. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's all right. Get the next one. Much more difficult than you would get, say, trying to build a spaceship on Kerbal Space Program. This, which is strange because obviously it's way more simple. It's not rocket science. It's just a fucking lamp, but it does cause some problems. There we are. And then we can flip this one over. Yeah, that one's probably going to face backwards on the wall. If we take a good look at that one, it looks hideous. So yeah, I think that'll be all right if we flip it over. Wedge that on. Awesome. Now we've got the gluten table. This is my nemesis. Lamp in the corner. Looks alright, you know. Hide the bad one. It's getting caught in the curtains. Yeah, okay, it's on a wonk, but I think the wall's resting it up, so yeah, that's alright. Okay, here we go. Look at all these parts. So we've got like a kind of a sort of side bench kind of dressery thing, I think. But there's just so many bits. You know, I was saying before there about, oh, we need the like the fixings. That would be quite a nice little addition if you could get all the little small parts. You definitely wouldn't want it with this. It would probably take you longer to try and build this thing properly than building an actual table would in real life if you just nipped down like a flat pack shop and bought some. I haven't got the foggiest clue where to start with this. If I didn't mention before, I think I might have done. I'll drop the download link into the description, and I might see if I can drop Rockley Smiles video in there as well, just so you can watch somebody who knows what they're doing and talking about trying to play this. Right, there's a bit up at the top there, and then there's a bit sort of 2/3 down for bits to go in. So what could go on that? We're examining the parts. It's a very important part of your flat pack here. Giving things a look. Right, we've got bits on the bottom. Put that down like that. That's on here. That's only got 2 bits. So why has that only got 2 bits? I'm forgetting what it looks like on the box as well. There should be something... Right. There's 3 small bits. Let's have a look. So this bit, maybe if I flip that over, and there's no bits there. That can't be right. So maybe this is like a something that connect. Can I rest on the table? Oh, I can. There we are. There's got a bit on the bottom. No, it doesn't. Right. About you. So that's... No, we'll look at that one before. Wait, what's this one? Right. Bits on either side, 2 in the middle. Bits on either side, 2 in the middle. Tell you what, well, that one... Then go... No, I don't want it on that corner piece. Right, shift this one out the way. You're getting on me. Right. Try that again. Turn it. Flip it down. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Right. Then what about if... No, I really haven't got a clue what I'm doing here. It's going to be sort of like underneath. So I'd reckon that one will kind of like sit... No, that's the wrong way around. Can you put something in like that? Right, get that out of the way. We're just going to hash something together here. I can't even hash anything together with that. Right, get rid of that one. Well, what are these bits? They look like door wedges. They can like arch in a bit. Right, Newton. Going like that. I think that bit went down. Like that. Bit in there. Alright, it's starting to look like a thing. Right, we've got a bit on there. Oh, there we go. I don't think I'm building what I'm supposed to, but it's looking alright. Then this bit, it's kind of the same as the other one. That one can go. Oh, that one fits on there somewhere. Please? Right. Absolutely hate flat pack. Used to love it. No more. The relationship's ended. Just go on. Look, look, you're right over it. Go on. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's probably going to do it for now. As I said, this is home improvisation. It's made by the Stalk Burn Down, and a very good little game it is too. It costs you absolutely nothing to get your hands on, totally free. It would be worth checking out and having a bit of a look at. It's not something that, you know, it's not going to turn into like any kind of rival for Geordie's Space Program around these parts. Probably is just a little one-off here. I am determined to see if I can get this built, and if I can, I'll put the results up on Facebook. Apologies for the technical issues in the middle of the video, and if you enjoyed it, we always appreciate if you would like to drop a like, or if you'd like to hang around for a while, a subscription would also be much appreciated. But I'll not labour the point. We shall see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.